this look like a suicide or
It,
overdose?
yes and no. Like when we first came into the hospital, they said nothing was found in his system, and then they looked some more, and then they were trying to blame it on pre-workout, and then the roommates that found him said they found stuff next to him to make it look like an overdose.
Because he said he was murdered.
That's what we were.
Because he was adamant. He kept saying it was not my fault. It was not my fault. It was not my fault.
Because they said they kicked the door in, but there was no damage to the door.
I asked him because sometimes with overdoses, I'll ask them because it's always an accident with an overdose. You know, it's not usually suicide. So I asked him. I said, "Was this an accident? Was this?" You know, he goes, "No, a big no." He goes, "Absolutely not. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the gifts." He goes, "No."
You're the second person to say that.
There were
Someone
too many.
came in.
He said, "There's too many things around this that proves that it wasn't that I did not do this."
That's exactly what we said. Someone came into my random chat the other day and said the same thing, and that they
There were
gave him something. Yep, that they
two
gave him
people involved.
something and then tried to cover it up.
Two people.
There was two that were acting shady, and then the third one that was with them was the one that looked like he was going to tell us the truth. But they wouldn't let him talk to us alone.
He was passed out or something, or he was laying down, and this is when it happened. You think you could? It's like it was. You know, when it happened, it was like he was being held down at the same time. Like he woke up. Like I don't know what they were doing to him. But if he was, did they check his arms for bruises?
We checked every part of him for anything, and we didn't find anything because he ended up getting compartment syndrome on the one arm and leg that he was found laying on, because he was left there to lay for a long time.
I'm sorry.
There was an 8-hour window.
So they couldn't find that stuff when he passed because of the rigor mortis or something, you think, or something? Because he was being held down.
He was alive when he got to the hospital. He tried to fight the ambulance driver, like the EMTs.
Because he's still freaked out. He says, I was still freaked out. He goes, I was still freaked out because of what happened to me. He goes, like, I'm still freaked out. He goes, I was freaked out. Because he was trying to also tell people that would happen to him. And they kept telling him to relax.
That's what we thought.
This was not an accident. He said, this is no accident. It was intentional. There was a reason why he had to get murdered. There's something more to this story.
Because he was approaching a year clean, so none of it made sense.
Because he didn't do this. He keeps saying it wasn't me. He owed somebody money a long time ago.
Because the last person that, like, I didn't even know this person. He came into my live and started telling me this in my chat. He told me to get the phone records. If I get his phone records, will that prove it? Can you ask him if there's anything on his phone that will help get it investigated? Anything?
He said yes.
Okay.
What are you chewing on over there? You quit chewing on stuff.